In your relationships, do you ever get worried you won't be loved? Do you ever get worried you're not valued? Do you ever get worried who you love isn't treating you fairly? I think all that's there for a reason, to protect you. But instead, sometimes it hurts you. Let's back up. We have an inner drive to be connected. I don't really think we're wired to live in isolation. Lonely people have more health problems. They get depressed. They live shorter lives. So we get scared, scared of being alone, scared of being unloved. But what if there's an abundance? Do billionaires worry if they can afford their next meal? They might fear a lot of things, but the cost of food isn't one of them. At a swim meet, does the swimmer worry the pool will dry up? They might fear their time will be slow, but the pool suddenly draining all of its water wouldn't be on the list. How about you? Do you worry the earth will run out of oxygen? Probably not, because when there's an abundance, fear of loss doesn't even try. It doesn't even walk in the room. In heaven, we'll be surrounded by love. Distraction, selfishness, pride, none of that will pull at it. Nothing will break it. And love won't end, not even with death, because time isn't there to bring it to an end. No one will be lonely because we'll be surrounded by people. That stuff that messes up love on earth, it won't be there to mess up relationships. It won't be there to prevent relationships. We'll all have an abundance of connection. Now, about being valued, I think that's why we keep score. I think it's to protect ourselves. Because if you don't notice, people will take advantage of you. Even people who love you. On earth, we're wired for self-preservation, but it can cause relationships to lose balance. So we tend to keep score. We want to protect ourselves. In heaven, we won't struggle to survive. So that wiring for self-preservation, it won't be there because people won't take advantage of others. So we won't need to defend against it. If a country has no threats, it doesn't need an army. Keeping score, sometimes it's about wanting to feel valued and appreciated. I think when we don't feel valued, we don't feel loved. Love on earth is so broken, it might end, and it might not have ever been real to begin with. But in heaven, we'll be surrounded by love. The problems of earth won't pull at us, so it'll feel real. It'll feel stable. We won't need to feel noticed or seen because we won't need proof that we're loved. Connected and valued. Those words, they sound so beautiful. I think that's because we all want that so much. And the fact that we all want it so much, it proves we worry about it. That worry, it interferes with dating, marriage, even friendships. Sometimes it destroys those relationships. You might not even notice it, but it's there for all of us, at least to some degree. If you're struggling in a relationship, try to imagine meeting that person in heaven. And while you're there, in your mind, remember, in heaven, you won't ever be alone. In heaven, you won't ever be unloved. There's an abundance of love there. It doesn't matter how many things you do for them or they do for you. You don't need to keep score. It's safe there. No one's going to hurt you. You're seen. You matter. You're loved by everyone. It's an unbroken love. That headspace you're in now, remember it. Remember how you're thinking about who you love. Remember how it feels to love without worry. And go there again when you see them next. Imagine how you'd be with them in heaven. Love them, even if only for a moment, without worry, without keeping score, without feeling unseen. I hope finding and making moments like that will change your relationship. On this channel, I imagine if I was in heaven, how that might change my perspective of earth. It helps me see things differently. I might be wrong about all of it, but each day I imagine I'm better for it. Imagine with me. I'll be here regularly.